Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. Welcome to episode 36 of Covertape Chaos and the last one in the current season. I'll be taking a break from making these for a while after this one. There will be an announcement on the channel for the launch of season 4, so make sure you're subscribed and are receiving notifications if you want to be informed when that begins. For now though, let's enjoy this tape. There are 2 full games, 2 demos and another utility, including the licensed game of that terrible Hulk Hogan movie, Suburban Commando. Let's start taking a look at everything. There's a full shoot 'em up first up, in the form of Star Rave from Prism Leisure. This game is essentially Defender, except with more detailed graphics and a slightly easier learning curve. You pilot your ship around a stage that wraps around to the start again when you reach the end. You protect your energy reactors from the aliens who are trying to drain them. You have a radar which shows the locations of all of the enemies and your reactors, and you can flip your ship and head off in the other direction if you need to. Once all of the aliens in a wave have been cleared, another harder wave begins. Clear a few of these and you get to move on to the next level. What differentiates Star Ray from Defender are the visuals. Instead of an empty blackness of space, you have a very colourful and quite detailed background. This isn't always a good thing, because sometimes the smaller enemies can get a bit lost against the background. The game also takes a slight performance hit as a result of all this detail, though if you turn the sound off completely in the options menu, the game will run a lot faster. I was never very good at Defender, so I enjoyed the gentler pace of Star Ray. The game features no music, but does have the option for sound, as I already mentioned. These helps are nothing really remarkable, though they can help alert you to a nasty alien that is draining one of your precious reactors. A solid effort all round. Now we come to the demo of Suburban Commando. I only saw small bits of this film as a kid, which was more than I wanted to, so really I have no idea what's going on in this game. I do have to say though, the main sprite actually does quite look like the Hulkster, so kudos for getting that right. The controls are weird in this game. It would appear that you are supposed to jump your way up buildings so that you can collect coins and other items, but only certain parts of the building can be stood on. This is fine, but I kept bumping my head and falling to the ground when trying to jump to the next platform, which was very frustrating. At other times the game didn't seem to want me to jump at all. Aside from the main Hulk Hogan sprite, the graphics are a bit on the ugly side. I did enjoy the tune that played throughout the demo though. All in all, decidedly average, just like the movie it's based on. After this there is the first of 2 fast load utilities, which is hard to demonstrate working properly here, so I have listed the code that makes it run instead. Interesting, isn't it? No? Oh dear. Then there's another small program called On the Level that relates to an article in the magazine. Sorry for the boring footage. Okay, time to get back to the interesting stuff. Up next is a game sent in by a reader called Squibbly Sqwob's Big Day Out. This is an attempt to make a Smash TV style arena shooter with shoot 'em up construction kit, except it doesn't quite work due to the limitations of the software. You see, SEUCK has no real way of implementing any AI. Instead, the movement of the baddies is all based on preset patterns. So they walk on the screen, do whatever they've been told to do, probably shoot, and then walk off again. Because of this, you can simply avoid all the enemies until they've left, and the game will advance to the next level. It's still quite good fun to play as it is though, and the work that's gone into it is impressive. The bit of blurb in the mag said the graphics aren't very good, but I disagree. I love the little cartoony characters with their googly eyes. It's very charming. Our final demo this episode is yet another shoot 'em up, and also another game made in SEUCK, but according to the mag it's the very first time someone has managed to make a horizontal SEUCK game. It's called Breakthrough, and it's the latest offering by John Wells. If you didn't already know it was a SEUCK game, you would never guess, the quality is that high. It easily rivals some of the best shooters we've seen on prior tapes from the professionals at companies like Hewson. The controls are spot on, the graphics are very nice, and there's some great music composed by Paul Hannay. I was extremely impressed by this demo, and now I really want to try out the finished game if I can find it. Truly an impressive achievement. After this is the second of the 2 fast load programs, but rather than show another boring listing, I'm just going to stick with the breakthrough footage. That concludes our rather shooter-heavy tape, but other than Suburban Commando, I think the quality was extremely high, and I would play more of all of these games. It just goes to highlight how powerful SEUCK is as a piece of game design software, and how talented the people who use it are. I hope to be back with Season 4 in a few months, probably after PS2 Tuesday's Season 4 has concluded. I hope to see you there. In the meantime, take care.